Panic Town Reviews.
Evil things.
Going to see the first Omen. Going to see the first Omen today. Going to see the first Omen. Going to see the first Omen today.
Welcome back to Panic Town Reviews. It's time to talk movies. Don't you agree?
I sure am scared. I sure am scared. It's gonna be something else.
Today we're saying The First Omen. Reviews are hot. Let's see what all the hubbub is about.
Panic Town Reviews.
You don't have to be afraid.
The First Omen is the new horror prequel to the 1976 classic The Omen, which just happens to be one of my all-time favorite horror films. No horror movie got under my skin quite like The Omen did. Writer-director Arkasha Stevenson brings us this current addition to the Omen franchise, and boy does she deliver. I was quite surprised at how much I liked this. I have the original Omen on such a high pedestal that I didn't even bother with the remake. But after hearing all the positive buzz surrounding the first Omen, I just had to check it out. And boy, am I glad I did. The film follows Margaret, an American who travels to Rome to begin a life of service to the church. She soon happens upon an evil conspiracy that aims to bring about the birth of the Antichrist. That sounds about right. The First Omen isn't just a good horror flick. This is just a well-made film overall. A breath of fresh air in a sea of cookie-cutter garbage that feels like it's being pumped from a never-ending assembly line of bullshit. I'm looking at you, Blumhouse. Get your act together. For once we get a horror film with heart and a precise vision. The film has the look and texture of something released in the mid-1970s, with often mundane and washed-out colors. It really works to great effect as far as taking us back to the time period of the original film. The film does a great job of building this feeling of constant dread and tension throughout the 2-hour runtime, and there's some genuinely creepy scenes here. The scares never feel cheap or derivative. The most frightening moments, in fact, don't rely on jump scares, but instead it's the disturbing and often demonic imagery combined with what our protagonist is enduring that really stays with you. There's one particular shot in The First Omen that is most definitely forever burned into my brain. If you've seen it, then you can probably guess the scene. I know that they were forced to make cuts to the film in order to avoid an NC-17 rating, but there's still some super messed up stuff happening on the screen. Yucky. Ugh.
Holy shit. What is it?
I can't wait to see the director's cut.
It's all for you. No, don't.
It's the mark of the devil.
I'm Margaret.
The only negatives I would have is that the story, while well-written, is very predictable. I know that's to be expected with a prequel, but hey, it is what it is, as they say. I really appreciated the use of practical effects throughout the film, but there was some CGI used towards the end that kind of stuck out like a sore thumb. It just felt out of place in a project that was doing so well at replicating a 70s-era production. In the end, though, I was pretty dang impressed with The First Omen, and I'd give it
7 golden awards out of 10 golden awards.
What did you think of The First Omen? Let me know down in the comments. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that ding-dong bell for notifications.
It's not real. It's not real. It's not real. It's not real. Who said that?
This is very real.
Kids, you stupid mother...